like putting forth effort in the relationship, and you can be motivated to have long-term commitment, not just to get laid. But the thing is, that's not guaranteed necessarily. You could put the effort forth and get married to a woman, but then 5 years later you get divorced. That can happen, and it sucks.
I'm about to start having a rebuttal for your ass every time.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Stop playing with me.
Pussy got a price tag. Pussy costs money.
Dick
got a regimen. Yep, we live.
We are live, and we're back.
You know what's going on. It's the Unpopular podcast. This was the cameraman in the building. We got Randall in the building. Off camera, right now we got Def from Second in the building. We got Lummy G in the building. We just macking. What's today?
Today is
30th.
Friday.
The 30th.
Friday, 30th.
Last day of January.
Yeah.
2026.
It feels like it's been like a slower but like faster month though. Like we've been through some shit like in this month and shit.
Last year went by so fast that I feel like this year will do the same thing if you don't do so. If you let it. Bro.
Yeah. Because like one of the things that I learned like this year, bro, is that like there's a study that came out that said that like one of the things about like time and like why time feels so fast is because humans get stuck in the same routines. So your brain knows what's gonna happen next because your routine is so predictable. That's why learning a new skill and reading something new, watching a new movie, or like just basically doing something that your brain is not used to doing, it actually makes time feel a lot slower.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's actually something I found very interesting.
You gotta give yourself hobbies to do.
Yeah, because when I first started training jiu-jitsu, it slowed down everything and shit. Mm-hmm. Because, like, when I first started training, like, on that first Saturday at 6 a.m., I felt like time was so fucking fast, like, throughout practice and shit. But I then look at my phone after practice, it's like, yo, why did it feel like time went by so fucking fast, but it only went by for like an hour? You know what I'm saying? Like, everything was like slowed down despite like all the time that was used and shit. Am I making sense right now? No, that didn't make any sense. Sorry, like I'm really off today, so like please bear with me. Like I'm having kind of like an off day today.
You lost me there.
Yeah, but in general,
I mean, time can get confusing talking about it like that. But
yeah,
you definitely lost me.
Yeah, my bad. Learning, basically in simple English, learning a new skill, it makes time go a lot slower. You know, whether it's like, you know, doing a business or like reading a new book or learning a new skill in general, it makes time just feel a lot slower, which is a good thing if you don't want time to feel like it's, you know, passing you by and shit.
There's so many things you can do.
Yeah,
to pass the time.
Yeah, and but like that, not to pass the time though, but like to feel like time is not being like, you know, taken from you like at like a faster pace and shit.
Yeah. But the thing about, I guess pastimes should have I don't know what the definition of pastimes is, but when you do something to pass the time, you're giving yourself some substance to what you're doing.
Yeah,
you're giving yourself an attachment, a memory, almost, to hold on to the tangible things.
Yeah, but you know what? Let's actually go into like. So I started talking about
mental capacity too. Yeah, because you just want to expand upon yourself.
Well, it expands the neuroplasticity in your brain, which actually makes learning actually a lot easier when you actually are learning something new. It makes other things more easy to learn and shit.
Right.
Yeah. Well, let's actually go off of like what I was saying in terms of jiu-jitsu. So you went to practice for the first time.
Yeah, I did go to practice.
Tell me what that was like.
It was.
Was it humbling?
No, it was fun, actually.
But was it humbling though?
I haven't really done anything that active in a minute. I think the last time I like really wrestled was like when we was wrestling outside. Type shit. Yeah, it's been a minute. Otherwise.
Yeah, but was it hard though? Because it was definitely hard for me.
Yes, it was hard.
Yeah,
it was hard. Seeing, it's like a different thing of fighting, because like I've seen other fight situations.
Yeah.
you know, and watching combat sports and stuff like that, like being in it, trying to conserve your energy, it's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot, and you will know being up against people who know shit.
It's a different world. It's a different ball game.
They'll put you in some shit real quick.
Cause I saw you in certain positions, bro. Like I saw you trying to get like a guillotine choke on that guy, and you were struggling so hard to get him.
I had him in the seatbelt.
Yeah, like that shit was so difficult, bro. Cause like I was grappling with somebody else while you were grappling with somebody else, and we were hand fighting, bro. Like the grip strength you get from jiu-jitsu is so fucking ridiculous. Cause like he was grabbing my shit so fucking hard, I actually lost like circulation in my hand and shit. So like I was grabbing it back, but then he tripped me and he like swept me with like a judo move, and like I flipped over and landed on my back and shit. And he then tried to like help me out, and he told me how to trap somebody in a guard, and I wrapped my legs like around him in a guard position, and he was trying to push me off, but he couldn't get out because like he said like I have a good guard for the first time doing this shit, but he was trying to push me out, and like bro, dude, doing this shit with your legs and like keeping it there, that shit is draining.
Yeah,
that shit is fucking draining, bro. And like
I'm so much better suited for the defensive part of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah, that's because you don't know anything. Like when you first start training jiu-jitsu, the number one rule is to survive.
Yeah.
Like you don't even try to be offensive. You just just try to not get choked out or not get submitted. But it's definitely fun though. And even after training just like a few classes now, like I'm not saying I've gotten like super better at it, but like I've learned how to survive better because I was rolling with a blue belt the other day, and like, dude, we're like flipping like over each other and shit like that. Like I never knew that my body could do that shit. Like because he grabbed me and he got me in a single leg and threw me to the floor, but I Grammy rolled and I flipped over like over top of him. But then he used his leg to then lift up my other leg, and he slid me into a back position where he took my back and got me into a seatbelt. I was like, yo, how did you do that? Wow. And he's only a blue belt, so he's only been training for like a couple of years. No, it's like, what the fuck?
People are crazy.
But like jiu-jitsu, like real talk, if you really want to get a workout in, like train that sport, because that sport is really good for you, and it actually can relieve a lot of stress. Because it makes the outside world stress feel like nothing, because when you have like a 200-pound guy like laying on you and you can't get him off of you, you're not gonna be upset about anything in the outside world. Like nothing's gonna bother you. Like no, seriously, bro.
I was there. I was there.
But yeah, like cause I saw you, bro. Like you were exhausted as shit.
You gotta fight. Yeah, word is born, man. Like I had to get my bearings. You know.
Were you sore like after practice? Because I knew you were hungry after practice.
Not too sore. Just tired, just a little exhausted. You know, I need to condition better.
Yeah. Well, no, but like training that sport will get your conditioning better anyway.
Yeah, it definitely will.
Because like I was
close combat.
Yeah. And that's actually probably a better martial art than other sports, because like it's such a chess match, because it's like you can have the upper hand for like a second, but then like in one different move you could lose completely, and you don't even realize it. You don't even realize that you actually lost. Like you think you have him in mount, but then he just turns his hip like 2 degrees, and you're now getting submitted in an arm bar, and that shit is not fun. But it's crazy. Like my fucking shoulder still hurts because like a couple of days ago I went to practice and they were doing this move. It's actually an advanced move that like people who are not experienced shouldn't even do. It's called the go-go plata, where it's like they wrap your leg and they basically have you face plant on the floor and your arm is like this and shit.
Right.
And they flatten you out, and then they lift up their hips and basically pull your shoulder in. And like if they don't let go, they're snapping your shoulder off your socket. Like that shit fucking hurts. But yeah, you definitely. But like if you really want to like learn like a really good sport, like pick up jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Like real talk. It's a really good sport.
Yeah,
because I already have a boxing background, so I'm not worried about that.
I've definitely been wanting to get into something of the martial arts.
Yeah.
Or just.
I mean, you watch UFC fights, like you probably will now know like better like what you're looking at when you watch a ground fighting. Because like it's so because like and people will watch UFC fights and they'll think that like why can't you just get off the ground? Like you don't know how hard it is to get somebody off of you.
It's hard to get up off the ground.
When someone's on you like that, it's really hard.
You can't go nowhere without your leg, and he got your leg. Where you gonna go?
And you don't know where your legs are sometimes because like your body, because like, when you're on your back, you don't really know necessarily where your legs are like placement is. So like you can't even actually like use your legs to get out of a position. That's one thing I've learned because like when guys have me in mount, I feel my legs, but I don't know where they are, and I don't know how to use it to like get myself out of that position and shit. It's so fucking hard. But yeah, that shit is crazy.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who see it.
Yeah.
Who just watch it and don't know.
They don't understand how hard it is. But what was I going to say? What else has been going on? I'm not trying to get into no news bullshit, but like it is what it is.
I mean, I really don't know too much news bullshit. Trying to think.
Anything been on your mind more recently?
This damn art wall I'm trying to get done in my room. That's pretty much what's been on my mind.
An art wall?
Yeah. So like, I have. If you walk into my house, if you see like on the side, they have this like collage
Of like your family and stuff like that.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Of passed away people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or there's one on the other side with people's faces cut out and to put on other bodies and stuff like that. Or this one, you can see it physically.
Yeah.
But the camera might not be able to see it from where it is.
No, yeah, I see what you're talking about.
My aunt made that specifically for my dad or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think I got one too that's like a little smaller or whatever. But I wanted to, and there's a whole lot of more pictures that I have that I found. Yeah. Whatever. And a whole bunch of little other stuff. Art. I'm trying to create something that has depth.
You did that to your room last time, right?
Well, I was able to put a lot of my photos up on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. But never had anything like a piece.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be like a real big piece.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And I'm excited to do that. And really just trying to get back to my art. Really, I showed you that song.
Yeah. You showed me that song. That was actually fire. I like that song. Like real talk.
Yeah.
Could you actually send me that shit actually later if you don't mind? I actually like it.
Mm-hmm. That's a good song.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear that.
That song is just song is called. It's not out anywhere, but it's called Breathe.
It's called what?
Breathe.
Yo, dude, that ass. I literally thought you said breed.
Like, oh God.
Sorry, I literally thought you said breed.
Oh God, could you imagine?
Well, I mean, people talk like that, but
yeah, I know. But the way I did the song, if what I was saying was breed, oh Lord, freak nigga. Yeah. No, but it's called Breathe. It's just about
breathing.
Yeah, it's about breathing. It's about being in.
That was supposed to be a joke.
It's about it's about breathing. It's about being in those moments of anxiety. Feeling at your bottom. At those moments of wanting to give up on yourself or isolate yourself or be in your frustration and be angry.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing. Like, speaking of like isolation, Davian, like that's very interesting. One of the things that I always notice with people is that people don't know the difference between like isolation, like self-induced isolation, and like loneliness. You know what I mean? You're like you know the difference?
Self-induced isolation and
Or
loneliness.
like self-made loneliness, where like you're choosing to like not deal with people, and like you kind of lead a very private and like isolated life away from other people,
Yes.
versus like being or feeling lonely.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like loneliness is very different than isolation, because like loneliness doesn't necessarily mean you don't have people around you. It means that you have people around you that you don't relate to. You know? Like you could be in a room with like 50 people, but like no one relates to you. You feel like the oddball. You can't really say what you want to say or think how you want to think, and like you're either forced to you know conform to how everyone else thinks, or you're just not allowed to like say like what you think for the most part.
Okay.
That's that causes loneliness, not necessarily isolation. So you can be in a room full of people but not really feel like a part of like anything. And because humans are a group species, we very obviously want to be a part of a certain group.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But like isolation is like literally you're choosing, like you have people that are around you that you relate to and you love and you care about, but you just choose to kind of lead a very private life where you just don't necessarily want to be around them. That's very different. Because one basically actually causes like serious mental health problems, but then the other is like you're still okay, but you just like choose to be private. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Because it's also true of relationships as well. Like a lot of people don't realize how lonely like couples can really be while living in the same damn house. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Like husbands and wives can feel very lonely even though they're technically still legally married to somebody and living in the same damn house and even sleeping in the same fucking bed. Like it's ridiculous how people don't understand that. You know? Like people say like, "Oh, I'm married, but so like I shouldn't be lonely." Like, nigga, you don't know anything, bro. Or you're getting married because you're lonely. Like, nigga, you can be married and be quite lonely, bro. Like, what?
What's in my head is thinking about people who well, maybe it's something in the culture about the isolation thing. Just about people. It's almost like a contradiction to how open people are on social media, but how really private they want everything they have going on to be.
Okay. So, like, they portray themselves to be these various, like, out and open people, but they really lead very private lives.
Well, it's because we've dehumanized social media now.
In what way?
In a way where we're always in how we're not like seeking attention or perfection. Kind of like that, because those aren't that has to do with our with how we look at ourselves, and also, but it also relates to like the persona thing online, like and especially with AI ramping up.
So
it's like there's
okay. I think I get what you're saying. It's more about like us obsessing over like an image versus like actually showing the real sides of ourselves.
Yes, because it's almost looked at with shame, showing the parts of us that are human, the parts of us that make mistakes.
Right.
You know.
And being imperfect and being infallible and literally, like you just said, just being human and making mistakes. And that actually even goes into this idea of like our society's problem with wanting constant perfection and never like having like I don't even want to say like mid-level or like mediocre sort of things, but like we're always obsessing over like the social media like imagery in real life. You know, for example, one of the things I see constantly on social media, for example, is like, you know, not trying to pick on women right now, but like women who see like certain like romanticized like videos and reels and pictures and want it to be like a constant thing in a relationship. Like a woman will share like a video on IG of like coming home to like a $10,000 bouquet of roses and shit, and they'll make comments like, if this is not the energy that I come home to every day, I don't want it. And it's like, it's kind of a joke, but it's not really a joke. Because some of these bitches out here are really like that, where it's like, if you can't afford that or you can't give that to me, like, you don't love me. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of what I feel like that comes from is a lack of intention in people. People don't want to do things for other people anymore.
Yeah, and no, that's definitely true. People don't want to do things for other people, and I think it's partly because people feel like they're being used without being appreciated for what they're doing. So like they'll put the effort in a relationship, and it doesn't.
Don't understand where everything became so transactional, but you know about your.
Well, social media did that.
I know, but yeah, I guess so. Social media did that, made everything so transactional to where like everything that I do or you do is like is part of a list or, or on a tab.
Well, the truth of reality is, Davian, like
is a tit for tat type of thing.
In that, and I see your point, but I mean the uncomfortable truth is that to some degree, all relationships are transactional to some extent. There's always some kind of a give and take where like there's certain and again, it doesn't just mean money. It can also mean the transaction and the sharing of values and the ability of things for other people. Like you and I are friends. There are certain things that you give me in terms of value that I that I don't have that I want, and vice versa. You know what I mean? There are skills that you have that I don't have. There are skills that I have that you don't have. You have an understanding of certain things that I don't, and vice versa. Those are all transactions, and those are all a give and take and exchanging of certain things. But the problem is that people want to be given value without necessarily giving it back until they determine that your value has been proven enough to exchange it to give back in the first place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like things of like, you know, I'm not going to, you know, give my boyfriend, you know, husband material until I get married or whatever it is. Or I'm not going to give my wife, you know, or my girlfriend, you know, access to my money or whatever until she proves something. Right. But the problem is that threshold and that sort of like requirements, it doesn't have like a cap on it. It can just continue to like never end, you know? For example, like the idea of like a woman saying, I want a man that makes $5,000 a month or just for me to spend, you know, shopping, whatever it is. Why stop at 5? The number can just keep going up where it's like, I'll only be wife material if I get $5,000 a month in spending. You get $5,000 a month. Okay, now it's 6. Now it's 7. Now it's 9. Now it's 10. It never stops. So like, at what point does the transaction become completely dehumanized? Versus like, it's just like you're just treating a person like a bank account.
People get so wrapped up in their own worlds and then want to have things like relationships, you know, and think about relationships depending on no matter what it is, friendships, you know, relationships with your kids, with your parents, with your boss. Everybody is having their own experience in their own life, and you have to I don't even say like you're like interaction with like your what did I say earlier? Your intention does not determine anybody else's experience. meaning that no matter how hard you may try towards something, you're not guaranteed to get the response
or the results that you want.
That you want.
Right. And that's 100% true when you're dealing with people in general. Like, you can put forth so much effort and not necessarily get what you want in return. But that's why I always tell people where it's like, when you're dealing with people, there really is no guarantee of anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no guarantee of you getting something in return. Which goes back to what I was saying before, Davian. My most controversial opinion, Davian, is that, you know, to some degree, whether men want to hear this or not, bro, like, pussy got a price tag. And again, that doesn't just mean money. It literally could just mean, like, putting forth effort in the relationship. And you can be motivated to have long-term commitment, not just to get laid. But the thing is, that's not guaranteed necessarily. You could put the effort forth and get married to a woman, but then 5 years later you get divorced. That can happen, and it sucks.
I'm about to start having a rebuttal for your ass every time.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Stop playing with me.
Pussy got a price tag. Pussy costs money.
Dick
got a regimen. How about that? Dick got a regimen.
David, Dick
got a program.
David, when I say got a price tag, David, I don't just mean money, David. Like, it's an investment, David. That's all I'm trying to tell you. That's why I changed it from money to price tag.
No, it's an investment. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And as someone who's making an investment in whatever, for me, I have to have an agenda that I'm going for. And this investment got to be a good one. Because if it's not, got to get up out of here.
But the problem is, Davian, is that the whole situation, there's no guarantee that it will actually succeed, especially in the long run. It might have, again, you could have a program and you could be investing in this lady for whatever reason. You could get the goal that you wanted, which is marriage, right? In the hoping of long-term commitment. But the reality of it is, Davian, there's no guarantee it's going to last until y'all die. Y'all can be married for 20 years and then get divorced. It can happen. So just, bro, take it on the chin.
You can be surprised with anything.
Huh?
You can be surprised with anything at any time.
Exactly my point, Davian. So but that's why I'm telling guys where it's like, you can't begin fixated on that because it's not going to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop trying to, like, get upset about, like, putting forth the investment, but then it not working out necessarily, and then becoming resentful as a result of your investment not working out. If you invest in a stock, right, and you hope it hits, and it doesn't hit, you don't get bitter and resentful and say, fuck the stock market. You try again.
Yeah.
You don't just say that shit, bro. You don't lose your shit and go to Wall Street and start beating people up because the stock that you put 10 grand in plummeted. It sucks and it hurts.
A lot of money.
I know that, but it happens,
10
David.
grand is a lot of bread.
It happens. It's the same thing with sports betting. Although sports betting is kind of like a cheap example. Like, David, niggas be spending 30 grand on a fight or a game and they lose.
Yeah, niggas lose.
And I mean, unfortunately, some of them, off themselves, but like still, like it, don't do that. But you gotta take it on the chin. It's a loss. Yeah. You put the investment in, it didn't work out. Move on from it. Don't get bitter and resentful from it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
That's my whole message. You know what I mean? Don't identify with your money and your investment to such a high extent that you are demanding like permanent results, because there's no such thing as permanent anything, except for death. You know what I'm saying? It's like people get so mad when I say that, but that's the truth.
And taxes.
You said what?
And taxes.
No, you don't actually. You can avoid taxes.
Yeah, and that's a problem.
Yeah, but people still do it though.
I know.
The only thing permanent in life, David, is fucking death, bro. You can avoid taxes long enough that you won't pay if somebody else will.
It's terrible.
No, real talk. Real talk.
Who gonna pay it?
We. The poor people, the taxpayers. Billionaires don't pay no damn taxes.
Man, I'm not talking about them. Fuck them.
Yeah, but they don't pay taxes, David. That's my whole point, though. That demographic can avoid taxes.
Can avoid taxes, yeah.
You know what I mean? They can't avoid death, but they can avoid taxes.
Wasn't talking about them. Fuck them. Taxes is unavoidable for them. Yeah, fuck them.
But
what's up with me? Can I avoid taxes?
I mean, technically you can, but like for someone like you, it would be very easy to get caught and get arrested because you ain't got no lawyers.
Exactly.
You don't have lawyers, and you don't have like the tax code to like avoid taxes.
So, like I said, can't avoid taxes either.
Well, no, you can't, Davian.
I can't
because you ain't got money to avoid taxes.
All right.
You don't.
Gonna get me some money.
We gonna get money eventually.
Gonna give me some money, avoid me some taxes.
But
say no. That's let me not admit to that before I get rich.
What's a new opinion on your mind that you think of? Yeah.
All right, then.
All right, Joe.
I don't know, man. It's been mostly just fucking snow. Snow sucks.
Well, the snow actually was pretty bad. Like the snowstorm recently was so bad. Speaking of which, actually, when it actually hit and I was supposed to shovel the snow out on Monday, bro, it was a foot of snow right by the front door. So I didn't actually shovel it the night before. It was a foot of snow right by the front door. It actually slipped into my house and shit. So I had to shovel that shit out and sweep that shit out, whatever the fuck. And my dad, who is, disabled right now, he had to come outside to come and help me because, like, it was that the snow was hard. Number one, the snow was hard like ice, and then it was it was so fucking heavy and shit to get it out, and we were shoveling for probably like maybe a good hour, or maybe not even an hour, maybe like a good 45 minutes, but then with a stroke of luck, our new neighbor, they had a snowblower. And they were plowing snow, and they had just finished. So my father and I seriously, we and the neighbors are cool. They're also Spanish like us, so they're able to talk to us, and they're comfortable around us. And we borrowed his snowblower, and it took us still like 3 hours to do it, but we were able to do it without breaking our backs and shit.
Absolutely.
Because my dad was breaking the snow down with the shovel, like just like making it like crumble and shit. And I was pushing the snowblower.
Right.
But we have a big ass driveway, and we have multiple cars in the driveway, so we had to brush the snow off of our cars, and then we had to break down that snow with the shovel, and then plow it out in different directions and shit. And that shit was hard.
Yeah.
It was so fucking difficult. Like, if we had actually done that with just a shovel, we would have been there. We would have been out there the entire day. But with the snowblower, we were only out there for like 3 hours.
It was vicious, and all that snow that is still like snow, and like all slushy now. Sick of it.
Well, David, at least
slipping and sliding, and fucking getting stuck.
Yeah.
All week. Tired of it.
At least we live in Somerville though, where like at least like most of the roads are like cleaned and like taken care of very well. Like areas like
shit.
And Patterson, it's like horrible. The snow, like people's cars are like actually like snowed in because the snow trucks or the snowplow trucks like just box them in
because people ain't moving their cars.
Well, David, they can't go anywhere, David. In Patterson, David, they don't have parking garages. They don't have, like, parking spots.
No,
they have to park on the street.
I get it.
They don't have a choice. But, like, countries like Canada, they have a system where they don't just plow the snow. They actually, like, they have a machine that actually picks up the snow and dumps it into a truck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's actually how you're supposed to do it, but we don't have that here in America.
We can move it to the side. I've been seeing a couple of people using smaller bulldozers to remove some chunks for me. I was in the damn Costco parking lot the other day. This whole aisles.
Which one? The one in Bridgewater?
Yep, that's the whole aisles just taken out. Just not accessible because there's so much fucking snow.
Yeah,
that they had to dig out of the parking lot.
And in all fairness, Davian, like the amount of snow was that much. Like I can't really get mad at the state for like not knowing where to put it. I can't get fully mad at them for
New York has been picking up the snow, melting it, using the water Oh, I'm putting the water in the sewer.
How are they melting it?
I don't know.
You don't know how they're melting snow? What, are they using like a fucking like flamethrower and shit?
I wouldn't know.
So like,
I wouldn't know. Yeah, no, I wouldn't know.
you see some of these videos of like people's like cars like completely frozen because they parked under like a water pipe. You saw those shits?
No.
Yeah, like someone's like truck was like parked under a water pipe on a bridge.
Oh, wow.
And it exploded and the water was dripping down and it completely froze the car.
Oh, wow.
Like in a complete shell of ice.
Damn.
They actually couldn't like pick out the it was at least like 2 to 3 inches of ice.
Oh, wow.
They couldn't actually pick out the door to open the shit
Wow.
because they would have broke it.
Wow.
Like a car like that, bro. Like that car might be like done because like it's just you gotta wait till that shit melts.
Yeah, honestly.
Either that or you have to like because you can't pour hot water on it because it'll destroy the windshield.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna do. You really just gotta wait for it to thaw out.
Yeah.
Let it thaw out.
Better hope it's not like someone's
but,
like important
you
truck
know,
and shit.
It's all I've seen houses that, you know, ain't shovel shit going up to their front doors. Not they pathways, not they steps. They got icicles, long ass icicles, size of my arm. For me, hanging off the damn.
That could kill somebody.
I know.
That could kill somebody, bro.
I know.
Like, what the fuck?
Hanging off their shit.
Like, that shit falls, you're gone.
Like you're tweaking.
It's like Jesus Christ,
What's wrong with y'all? I am. I'm there. I am. I'm getting tight.
like my God.
I'm tight. Where is Bond, nigga?
Like someone could like lose their life.
Somebody
off that
could
shit,
lose
bro.
their life from that shit. That shit is scary.
Yeah, real talk. Like it's just like, and it's just not light. It's heavy.
Exactly.
It's hard as shit,
ice.
bro.
Ice sword, ice knife.
Yeah, like yo, have to get stabbed, nigga.
You're
It's
stabbed.
done.
Where is Bond?
Yeah.
Whoo! And
But
there'll
then-
be no evidence because it'll melt.
But that actually begs the question, Davian. Like, cause like me, I would rather live on the East Coast. Like I made like a thing to myself. Like I would never want to live down south. Number one, fuck that. I never want to live on the West Coast or in the middle of the country. I need to live on a coastline.
I can
And
appreciate having all the seasons.
Yeah, the only area of the country I want to live on is the East Coast. I hate the heat. So I can't live down south or on the West Coast. And I'm not living down south by the Bible Belt. Fuck that. Or in the middle of the country where there's literally nothing over there. Because like a guy that I met at the gym one time, this guy's a former Marine. He was on like a retreat like across the country. He went to like I think 12 different states, and he said the worst state that he went to was Montana. Like Montana apparently is like bad in terms of like just like the environment, like the living conditions.
Ain't nobody there.
Ain't nobody there.
Ain't nobody living in Montana, so.
Yeah, like the biggest threat over there is like a moose and shit.
Yeah.
Because a moose will fuck your ass up.
It will.
And he was talking to somebody, a local, and he said like, well, what do you guys do for fun? And their answer, there's a bar down there.
Exactly.
That's all they have. All they have is a bar. And the worst part is, Davey, is that like the
Sit out there with woods.
yeah,
And it's up north, so it's gonna snow.
Yeah.
Real vicious, like.
like the state,
Really
the state is so like divided that you have to drive like miles to get to like different towns and stuff like that. Like apparently the bar they were talking about was like 2 miles up the road, or like 5 miles up the
Montana,
road.
big too. I mean, it's the one that looked like the other one that looked like a head.
A what?
It's another state that looks like a face.
What are you talking about?
If you look at Montana,
I've seen Montana.
yeah,
Davey.
it's got this side. It's like a square, or whatever, and the other side looks like a face. Like it's got like a nose.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you were to look at the shape of Montana,
I have.
all right, well, I'm also referring to New Jersey. New Jersey looks like a head as well. Looks like a torso. Looks. Like
I don't know what you're seeing in these states, but like either way,
You can see states got shapes, man.
they have shapes. But like I don't know how to
You know,
the human shapes.
Like Oklahoma looks like a frying pan.
Yeah, but that's that's an object. It's not a human. You said it looks like a face and a
Yeah,
torso.
it's got like a brow and a nose.
All right.
Looking at it from one angle, you know.
Fair enough. So he went to that state, and he said like that was like, probably like one of the worst ones. But, like that's where like there's nothing over there, bro. So like there's nothing to do, which it's like the fuck, like that one, Nebraska, what else? Wyoming and shit like that, North and South Dakota, like those states.
Yeah, it's mountains and stuff to hike. You want to go hiking? Go hiking.
But yeah, in terms of like the winter, I'm okay with it. Like I'm okay with the cold, but like the snow, like yeah, fuck that. That's like the most annoying thing about living on the coastlines. Or living on the East Coast, excuse me.
And I what was weird about this snow, it was different than the first snow that we got too. Like this snow was mad light. It wasn't packing snow. So it wasn't good for, like the first snow was good for like, making snowballs and making a snowman and shit. This shit was real fluffy and light. Couldn't even pack it together.
Well, the snow that we got was fluffier like originally, but like overnight temperatures dropped and made like the first layer hard as shit.
And it froze, and then it had this shell on top of it. It got this glossy shell on top of it now too.
Yeah.
When you break through it, I mean, it's more. It might be stiffer now.
It might be ice.
Yeah, it might be ice now.
It might be ice at this point, bro.
But not a fan. Well,
would you rather live in like, or would you rather?
Not a fan of the cold. I'll say that.
Would you? Okay, but here's the question then. Would you rather be in a place where it's permanently cold, like ice cold, or live in a place where it's like boiling hot?
Hot.
You rather live in a place that's like boiling hot constantly?
Yeah. I can.
Deviant, I'm not
I can tolerate heat.
Deviant, I'm not saying heat, Deviant. Like I'm saying like 95 plus degrees like every day.
I can tolerate heat. Yeah, I could live in Arizona.
Bro, you're wilding right now.
Yeah.
You're wilding. Like I can't do that. Fuck that. I can't live in the heat like that. That's crazy.
I could live in Arizona.
Because the difference is, Deviant, if you live in the heat, bro, like you can never be satisfied like in the heat. Like if it's hot out, like
yeah, you can get cool. Nigga, turn the AC on.
Okay, David, I get that, but I meant outside.
I'm a fan.
But I meant outside.
Fan, nigga.
What?
Stay hydrated.
You said a fan. What am I? The fucking Japanese lady with the fucking like paper fan and shit?
Nigga, I might get to fanning myself with whatever I got handy.
Yeah, but like even still, David, like that's like still like too much like in terms of heat.
All right, well, I don't gotta wear a whole bunch of clothes neither.
Yeah, but that's exactly the problem. Like you can wear like a tank top and shorts, and you still like are boiling hot.
Yeah,
you can't take that shit, bro. Like I can't tolerate that. It gets on my nerves. It hurts. Like it just like irritates me. Gives me a fucking headache.
Yeah, but you ever be cold, and then you try to bundle yourself up.
Yeah, and it works.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you sweating.
No.
I
don't know that feeling.
Yeah, you never.
No.
Started sweating.
I don't sweat very easily.
Okay.
No, seriously, I don't sweat very easily.
All right. I do sweat easily.
Yeah, because you're a fucking pig.
What the hell does that mean?
You sweat like a pig. You sweat like a pig, David.
Oh Lord.
Like, dude, niggas be sweating like crazy,
That's terrible.
bro. How's that terrible?
A pig is Damn.
Well, pigs don't sweat anyway, David. So that's a little fucked up. But like, whatever.
That don't make no damn sense.
Yeah, but David, like some niggas be sweating like buckets of water. Like that shit's like disgusting.
Oh, Lord.
I don't do that, and I'm not saying because I'm better than y'all, but like my body just doesn't sweat like that.
I be sweating. Like I could put a shirt on and ruin it. I could put a shirt on at home, go somewhere and ruin it before I get to the place.
You see, that's just ratchet. That's
ratchet? That's my body.
That's actually kind of gross.
That's
that you
my body.
But that's actually kind of gross that you can do that, or that your body actually does that. That you just like you put on a shirt and you start sweating. Like, wait, what's with you?
I don't know.
It's like what?
My armpit just be leaking.
Like, you know what I mean? Because like whenever I go to the gym, like I be seeing dudes and even girls in the gym, and like they're lifting weights and there's sweat like dripping off of their face. I'm like, how are you guys doing that? Like you're just doing a squat.
I don't know, man. I sweat.
Like that don't make no sense. Like I know that's how your body cools itself off, but like damn, bro, like ain't they be doing that shit that aggressively?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if people are just. I don't know if it's the work that we're doing, the physical exertion. I don't know if it's when you said pig, I thought about the food.
So you're hungry as to think about food?
No, well, I was thinking about the food that people eat for me, and how that can have an effect on stuff.
I don't think it does.
On making you sweat.
I don't think it does.
I know it can have an effect on if it stink.
Well, yeah, but like food, I don't think food can actually make you sweat. Like unless you eat like soup, like with the exception of like hot peppers.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like I don't think a steak is gonna make you sweat.
Oh no, you can get meat sweats. You can get meat sweats. Hell yeah.
But that would like involve like eating like 5 pounds of meat in like one sitting.
I don't know how much. You know what I mean, but people get meat sweats all the time. I just thought about that too.
And is that what that is?
Yeah, you from eating meat. You know, you probably went to like a fucking barbecue or something.
That's disgusting. I'm sorry. The dude said meat sweats.
Yeah, meat sweats. Meat sweats, man. I know that's gross now that I think about it.
But like, what was I about to say? Like, so all right. Here's a dumbass question: would you rather sweat profusely or always be cold?
That is a terrible. I would always sweat profusely. I would stay in it. I would always sweat profusely.
Like no, like I'm talking like dripping sweat. Like I'm talking like dripping. Like you can walk up the stairs and you're dripping.
Or always be cold.
Yeah.
Cold is uncomfortable.
How is cold uncomfortable, bro? Like
cold is uncomfortable.
You can reach a point to where you'll feel warm, bro. Like
you tell him there is no warm. You said I'm always cold.
Oh.
You said I'm always cold.
My bad, my high ass.
Feel me?
Sorry.
Ain't no warm. ain't no more warm, nigga. Don't matter how much layers I put on. I'm just like I'm walking. I'm in there everywhere with a hoodie. Always cold.
So you sweat
like I got an iron deficiency or something like that for real.
Hey yo, speaking of iron deficiency, yo, ladies, y'all need to start working on that iron shit because I know that that a lot of American women have a serious iron deficiency. Start eating some fucking iron, bro. Cook in a fucking cast iron skillet, okay, and get the iron from that shit. Because a lot of y'all be really fucking yourselves up.
I'm gonna just tell y'all to eat in general. Because y'all don't fucking eat. Eat. Care what y'all eat.
You know, Davian, that's actually very true because like working in a restaurant, Davian, I've learned that like American women, they don't eat, bro. Like they really are like almost afraid of food. Like they don't eat nothing, bro. Like they live off of coffee and like
Mm-hmm.
They live off of coffee and like a cookie from like Starbucks and shit.
Yeah,
they don't eat nothing, and then they get upset about not losing fat because it's like you're severely under eating your calories. That's why you're not losing fat. You know what I'm saying? It gets on my nerves because like serving at restaurants, I always get women always
avocado.
Huh?
So all that damn avocado.
It's not the avocados.
That's all they want to eat.
Avocado toast.
Yeah.
Because like
guacamole.
Working in a restaurant, Davian, like I've learned that like they do that. Like all the women that I serve and take care of, they're always asking me about calories and like nutrient content and shit like that. And it's like one woman like asked me straight to my face, like, "Is grilled chicken healthy?"
It's healthy, yeah. Fried chicken.
It's like, no, Davian, like you can say yes, Davian.
Yeah.
Grilled chicken's healthy.
Yeah.
But like the fact that she asked me that, and this is a grown woman like in her 30s. It's like, what do you mean, like, is grilled chicken healthy? Like, I don't... Like, what?
Lady.
And then she wanted that on a Caesar salad, and she's like, "Oh no, but that like is that too many calories?"
Girl, eat. People need to eat. Eat food. It's there. Do you want it to go to waste? I ain't even saying that part. I'm like, is the food gonna go to waste? But eat. Food is here to be enjoyed and eaten. Feel me? And that's the whole point of it. People be too insecure to eat. Feel me? They enjoy foods, worrying about their image. Feel me? And then there are people who are more on the restaurant circuit of things. You know,
What does that
people
mean?
who are just in places, taking up the aesthetic.
What does that mean?
Like people going into restaurants with their damn phone, taking pictures of their damn meal.
Oh, okay. Oh, those
in the
people.
restaurants.
Those people.
You know.
Okay. I mean, I see the point though. I mean, like that could be a way to like market the restaurant and shit like that. But sometimes it's a little OD.
I could understand that too, and I could understand how, marketing for anything, especially for restaurants, has changed and progressed. Even with the damn tenderism.